Hello and welcome back to another fun-filled edition of Bet the House. I am Dante, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo, here with my good friend Felipe.
Cuba Libre.
And we are back, but the NFL season is over. We made our money. We're not to brag. We were 3-1 on our picks last week in the Super Bowl, and let's just say we used all that money's gone.
Yeah, that money's
spent all
gone.
that money in Miami, so we got to make more. But luckily for us, football's not over. The XFL. This is the XFL.
Yes.
And it's starting this weekend. We got 4 games. We got 4 bets. We're going to make you the richest mofo in XFL history here.
Yes.
You're going to bet all your money. You're going to make it all back. And you're going to make more than that. So let's get started with our first game. The Saturday 1 p.m. kickoff. We got the DC Defenders taking on the Seattle Dragons. Now, I think this is a yin and a yang over here situation we got. Because I feel like the DC Defenders are one of the best teams in this league, and I think the Seattle Dragons are probably the worst team in the league. So you're going to go against one of the best teams against one of the worst teams. What do you think I'm going to go with? Probably the better team.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with one of the best teams. You got Pep Hamilton. He was Jim Harbaugh's defensive coordinator at Michigan for a few years. He's got a solid defensive unit along with stud quarterback Cardale Jones, one of the top quarterbacks in this league. You guys saw him win a national championship as a freshman a couple years ago at Ohio State, and I think him, Danielle Pumphrey, Eli Rogers, they're gonna get that defense or that offense going. That offense is gonna be putting up points. This could be a blowout. I'm saying this could probably be the biggest blowout of the first week if there is a blowout. Now, let's remember, this is the first week of a new league. We're probably going to have a lot of lower scoring games. You're not going to have too many teams running away with things.
No scoring games.
Just because these guys are not NFL talent. They're working on it. But we're going to have some closer games, I think, just because the teams are more evenly matched. Even though I do think these teams are like yin and yang, the top of the league, bottom of the league.
Like the Yin Yang Twins?
Yin Yang, just like the Yin Yang Twins. Just like them. Although I think the Defenders are 7-point favorites. Because I think they're going to be so dominant this year, and the Dragons are, I'm going to say you lay the 7 points. You take the DC Defenders. They're going to get this win, and that's going to be a big one for them. Cardale Jones could throw for 2 touchdowns in this one. 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. I could see a 3-touchdown game for Cardale Jones right here.
Maybe a 4.
Is Jim Zorn, former Washington Redskins coach, is he going to be able to lead these Seattle Dragons back from that? I don't know. I don't think that they're a team that's built to throw the ball a lot. I think they're a team that's more of a running offense. And if you get behind, which I think they will be, then I don't think they're going to be able to hang with the Defenders right here. So I think it's a blowout. I think you lay the 7. You take the Defenders -7 over the Dragons. What do? You take out your hammer.
And you
smash Defenders -7 over the Dragons. Now we're going to move on to a local game here.
Oh, the big one.
Boy. Oh, EH is buzzing. The EH is buzzing, everybody. The Houston Roughnecks. Your Houston Roughnecks taking on the LA Wildcats.
The who?
We got Winston Moss, the LA Wildcats. Ever heard of him? Nobody cares. Screw them. The LA Wildcats, head coach Winston Moss. They got Josh Johnson. One thing going for them, I think Josh Johnson is the most talented, well, not the most talented, but the most experienced quarterback in the XFL. The Wildcats have a great quarterback right here. They got Elijah Hood, solid running back, Trey McBride, Nelson Spruce, who was pretty good in the AAF, as some wide receivers over there, and they do have a pretty solid defense. That is their focal point. They got a good quarterback and a pretty solid defense, but June Jones, one of the not Jim Jones. June Jones. But you know what?
I'm still stuck in Miami.
I do get it because June Jones will be balling out because he's got his air raid offense led by now announced starting quarterback PJ Walker. Beat out Connor Cook.
What's up, PJ?
Quarterback PJ Walker out of Temple. Gonna be a great guy. He was a backup of the Colts for a little bit, but I think PJ Walker, he's got some legs. Guy's got an arm. I can see this guy throwing dimes. PJ Walker's gonna go out there with James Butler and Andre Williams. Ever heard of the New York Giants? Andre Williams, former Heisman finalist at Boston College, ex-New York Giants running back. He's going to be leading the charge with James Butler in the running game. And then we got Sammy Coates, one of the greatest receivers in the XFL, I would say, along with a solid defense. The defense of the Roughnecks. Maybe not the most lockdown defense, but this defense is fast.
Fast.
You know what they say? Speed kills.
Yeah, he does.
Speed
He
kills.
does.
And I think led
I
by
saw.
defensive end Coney Ely, who's got some NFL playing time. Coney Ely's going to lead that D-line. I think they're going to slow down Josh Johnson. It's going to be a closer game, but I still feel like the Roughnecks are going to win by a touchdown here.
I think
Roughnecks
they might win by
gonna
2.
pull out by a touchdown. It's going to be a late game fumble or something. Roughnecks get it done. Roughnecks win outright and lay the 5.5. You take the Roughnecks minus 5.5 over the Wildcats. What do you do? Take out your hammer. Bet it. Roughnecks minus 5.5 over the LA Wildcats. Moving on to our Sunday.
Sunday.
We got 2 games Saturday. We got 2 games Sunday. The Sunday 1 p.m. kickoff. The Tampa Bay Vipers against the New York Football Guardians. Mark Trestman, ex-CFL coach. He won, I think, 3 Grey Cups in the CFL up in Canada. Then he came coach with the Bears. Not a great stint as the Bears head coach. On the opposite side, you got Kevin Gilbride, won a Super Bowl with the New York Giants. So he's going to stay in New York, coaching the Guardians up. He's got a pretty good pedigree. He can lead an offense. That's going to be a pretty solid offensive team. And he's going to be paired up with Matt McGloin at quarterback. Matt McGloin. Derek Carr went down a couple years ago.
Oh, I thought that was Matt McGroin.
McGroin. Oh,
Yeah,
watch out.
Matt McGroin.
It's Matt McGloin, actually.
Oh,
Matt with an
McGloin.
L, not an R. But I had
Oh.
this easily confused.
Yeah,
Hey, classic
yeah.
mix-up.
Yeah.
Happens to the best.
To the best, yeah.
Matt McGloin, solid guy, NFL experience again, like I said. Tim Cook, great running back. Justin Stockton, another running back that's going to be, filling in time when Cook's not in there. Maybe a third down kind of back. And then I really like this Mikael McKay guy out of Cincinnati. He was a stud in Cincinnati in college. And the only problem with the Guardians here is the thing that I'm taking away from them is they have no offensive line. They have no defensive line. How you going to run the ball? But I think the difference is going to be the offensive and defensive line issues that the Guardians are going to have. I think it's going to hamper them. I do think that the Tampa Bay Vipers, I'm going to say the Tampa Bay Vipers are going to be the best team in the league.
Are they Vipers in Tampa Bay, though?
They're snakes.
Yeah, but are they Vipers there?
There's snakes in Florida.
Oh,
There's snakes everywhere. Which is also, here's something.
Yeah.
Remember they say this coronavirus here.
Oh.
There's something to think about. This coronavirus allegedly came from a snake. Huh? You gonna go ball out against a team that's named after snakes? Not me. You know who else was a snake? Satan.
Oh.
You gonna go after Satan? I'm not. Not me. That guy. Oh, stay away from Satan.
Holy water.
I feel like the Guardians might be in some trouble with this coronavirus / Satan thing. That's going for the Vipers here. They got Aaron Murray. He was a lackluster quarterback in the AAF with the Atlanta Legends. You saw him. He was a pretty dominant quarterback in college with the Georgia Bulldogs. Devion Smith at the running back position. And they're pretty good offensively. They should be. If Aaron Murray can pan out, I think they're going to be a team that can put up some points. This seems like, I feel like it has the opportunity to be a blowout. I'm not saying it will be, but the Vipers are only given 2 points, so I would definitely give the 2 points. You take the Vipers. So, what, Dante? You taking 3 straight favorites? Shut up. Get off my case.
Yeah.
You're going to go Vipers -2 over the Guardians. Take out the hammer. Smash it. Vipers -2 over the New York Guardians, and that moves us to our final game of the weekend, the Sunday 4 p.m. kickoff. The Dallas Renegades taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks. Now let's be.
What the hell's a Battlehawk?
It's a pot battlehawk, or pot battleship. It's like a transformer.
Okay.
That's what it is. You research it. You guys, you'll find it.
I'll allow it.
A battlehawk.
Yeah.
It's a transforming hawk boat.
Yeah.
Which seems deadly.
Yeah.
Look, it can go land and sea. Who knows? All over the place.
Air or on the ground.
Surf and turf.
Yeah.
That's what it does right there. The St. Louis Battlehawks, though, I think the Dragons are going to be the worst team in the league. I think the Battlehawks going to be right there with them at the bottom of the league at the end of the season. Dallas, though, let's be real here. The XFL, you're kind of rigging it for your boy Bob Stoops. Bob Stoops, obviously the biggest coaching hire the XFL was able to get out of OU, was a stud head coach at OU, but he didn't win a lot of the big games. He struggled in those big games, and so they got out, gave it to Lincoln Kennedy or Lincoln Riley, whatever the hell his name is, over there at OU. And unfortunately, the XFL was like, hey, why don't we just pair up the Renegades with all of Bob Stoops' ex-OU players? Seems a little fishy to me. They gave him Landry Jones, one of the biggest name quarterbacks, I would say. Not the best quarterbacks, biggest name quarterbacks, though.
Yeah.
Was a backup under Ben Roethlisberger at the Steelers for a long time. Then he left the Steelers to come here. He, though, suffered a knee injury in training camp, and he is not going to be 100% if he plays. He is questionable at this point in time. Even if he does play, he will not be 100%. He's not going to be able to use those legs. If you can get a little bit of a pass rush on him, then I think the Battlehawks can do a little bit of damage, keep the game close. The Battlehawks do, to their credit, have one of the best running games, probably the best running game in the XFL, with Christian Michael. Ever heard of him?
No.
Texas A&M Aggie, played for the Seattle Seahawks under Pete Carroll. Matt Jones was splitting some time with the Redskins. The R words we say here. We don't like to be derogatory. The R words. He ran for them in Washington as a couple of years. Matt Jones, solid running back, though. That's a solid 1-2 punch. Unfortunately, if you're giving up a lot of points, like I think the Battlehawks will, then you're not going to be able to focus on only running the ball. You're going to have to. They got a running clock in the XFL. They got a running clock. So you're not going to be able to run the ball too much if you're behind all the time. I think Dallas is going to win the game. All right, but 10 points, you're going to give me 10 points. You're going to give Dallas is giving away 10 points. I'm going to take the Battlehawks 1 because Dallas killed JFK, and people don't forget that, and I'm very upset about it.
And nothing good comes out of Dallas.
Dallas is a bad place. We don't like Dallas.
Yeah.
As Houstonians, we hate them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm betting a little bit with my heart. You go with Landry Jones having he's nicked up with his knee. Maybe not going to play at all. If he doesn't play, we're going to have Philip Nelson, who was mediocre with the San Diego Fleet of the AAF a year ago. They got Cameron Payne in Dallas as a solid running back. He used to play for the Panthers. He came in after the D'Angelo Williams, Jonathan Stewart kind of thing was going on. And then we got Lance Dunbar. He was a backup for the Cowboys, the running back. Jeff Bidet, an OU guy under Stoops. Weird. Another OU guy? That's weird. And then Jared Hurd, solid guy at UT. Weird Big 12 guy. You're going to get Bob. So Bob Stoops is pretty much getting the deck stacked for him. He's getting all the cards in his favor. Dallas is like the favorite to win the league. Screw Dallas. Dallas ain't going to win the league. I'm saying Tampa Bay's going to be better than Dallas.
Roughnecks going to win it.
Roughnecks going to win it, though. We all know Neck's going to give it to you. That's what they say. But I think at the end of the day, Dallas giving the 10 points, you don't do it. You don't do it. You take the 10 points. You take the Battlehawks. You hope that this is just some fluky mess that the Battlehawks are able to do. You battle the Transformers, right? They're Transformers. You go Transformers. Pot Battleship, Pot Hawk, go Battlehawks on this one. Take the 10 points. Battlehawks plus 10. Take out that hammer. Go bet it. Battlehawks plus 10 over the Dallas Renegades. Let's really quickly recap the Week 1 XFL bets you're going to put down here on Bet the House.
Let's do it.
Guys, get your money out. Get ready to do this. You're going to be very rich. You take the DC Defenders. Give the 7 points. DC Defenders over the Seattle Dragons. Smash that. Then you're going to take the Houston Roughnecks minus 5.5 over the LA Wildcats. Get your hammer out. Smash Roughnecks minus 5 over the Wildcats. You're going to take out your hammer again. Vipers minus 2 over the Guardians. Smash it. And then your final bet of the weekend, the St. Louis Battlehawks. The Transformers. Plus 10 over the Dallas Renegades. Take out that hammer and smash. Battlehawks plus 10 over the Renegades. Guys, you're going to be a very rich man or woman at the end of this, and you're going to be like, Dante, Felipe, how you guys know so much about the XFL? Because we do our research, kids. And when you do your research,
right here.
Money, we will see you guys on the other side next week when we're all very rich, and we will crush it this week. Going 4-0, let's go. And don't forget to always bet the house.